All right, Jordan, what kind of questions did you have for me about your search?
Yeah, so I've been applying for several positions, but I haven't heard back yet. How often do you think I should be applying for jobs?
Yeah, so one of the things I recommend is designating a minimum of 3 hours a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, if you have light course loads, at least an hour, 1 hour, 3 times a week. And if you think about that like a pie, is that about 20 to 30 minutes needs to be applying to multiple positions. And the other part of your strategy is moving, that's reactive, is to proactive. And that is networking, using LinkedIn, using our alumni base and your connections in the Career Center and resources. So you need to designate times and definitely have both strategies, applying and networking, and continuing to do that. Yeah. And so where are you applying?
Yeah, so I've been applying everywhere. I'm open to relocating. I'd love to stay in the Southeast, but I'm not having great luck. So I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah. So I'll go anywhere, in my opinion, is a very difficult job search strategy. So one of the things I recommend is either target and tailor certain organizations and or pick 3 to 4 geographic locations that you would really like to live. So if you know that you don't want to live in Arkansas, but you're okay living in Florida, or you know that you live in Texas and you can pick 3 locations, it makes a very daunting task seem much more manageable. So again, target organizations or target geographic locations, and that should help.
Okay. And you mentioned LinkedIn earlier. How should I be using LinkedIn in my strategy?
Yeah, so LinkedIn is a really big part of what we recommend. Love LinkedIn, and I mentioned that reactive and proactive strategy. Reactive is clicking on a link and applying.
Mhm.
Proactive is targeting. It's also using your network. So on LinkedIn, there are features like the alumni tool where you can type in the Citadel and see if we have alumni with those organizations. You can also find contacts within certain organizations. So if I'm a recruiter and I've posted a job, there's an opportunity for you to reach out to me and say, oh, Paige Tisdale, I see that you posted this job. I'd like to add you to my network. I've recently applied. So anything you can do to move that needle from reactive to proactive, LinkedIn really helps you do that. We also have a lot of great connections that we can help recommend on that. So using that as a really large part of your proactive strategy is incredibly important. And not just the job search feature, but the alumni tool and the employment
Right.
aspects.
Yeah, I will definitely start to implement that in my
Yeah.
strategy. So I also uploaded my resume to my LinkedIn. Should I be tailoring my resume for each application? What are your
Yeah.
thoughts?
So really that's two things I want to address. Having your resume on your LinkedIn profile is great, but
Mhm.
LinkedIn cannot read the PDF. Having the content of your LinkedIn profile in the body of your LinkedIn profile is important. So the keywords and phrases are picked up on. Similarly, on your resume, when I used to be a recruiter, it always frustrated me when people didn't tailor their resumes to the job that I was posting. Now that I'm helping thousands of students, I realize how difficult that is. You need to have a resume that you can easily target and tailor to the job description, especially for a company that you would like, for which you would like to work. So what that means is looking at the job description and picking keywords and phrases out and making sure that you've developed those on your resume so it shows that you have those skills. That helps you get through what is called an applicant tracking system. Most companies have it. It's where you apply. And if you do not have these keywords and phrases or the type of experience they're looking for, you'll get filtered out and you'll never hear from them. And you may not know why. And sometimes you may never hear from them at all, or sometimes it might be 3 to 6 months later to say, thank you for your application. You can reapply. So definitely targeting and tailoring helps you with that particular aspect.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, I think my final question is really what are my next steps with the Career Center once I implement some of these proactive strategies?
Well, hopefully just moving from reactive to proactive, you're going to start to see results and using some of our leads that we send out daily in our alumni network. We are here to help you, Jordan. So through the process, what I would tell you is if any of these techniques are not working, hop back on, create an appointment with us. We can Zoom, we can meet on the front porch. We're here to help you until you have a job offer. So reach out and let us know.
Okay, that's great. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thanks for letting me share your appointment.
Oh, yeah, no worries.